I'm going to be doing this cat eye. In my opinion, it's a nice way of adding drama to the eyes without closing the eye area up. So if you want to do something dramatic with your liner and you have really tired looking eyes, aren't well rested, I think this is a nice option. I'm wearing Revlon Colorburst lipstick and blush, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. I already have on my eyeshadow base. This is from an NYC eyeshadow palette. I'm adding this light brown just to my lid. This is the L'Oreal Studio Secrets Quad in Neutrals. Then I'm taking the darkest brown in the palette, which is a medium brown, just adding it to the outer half of my crease, just for a little bit of extra definition. And then I'm going to blend that out a little bit. I'm going to highlight under my brow with the lightest color. Now I'm taking a flat eyeliner brush and a black eyeshadow. This one is MAC and Carbon. I'm going to line my upper and lower lash line with this. I'm keeping the line very thin for the inner half, and then the outer half it's going to get a lot thicker. Starting at the corner of my eye, I'm going to draw a wing up to my crease, and then up at the crease I'm going to connect that down back to my lash line so that it's a sort of triangular wedge shape. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to make it thick in the outer third, on the outer third part of my lower lash line. And then for the rest of my bottom lash line, I'm going to keep it really thin, only lining right in between, getting in between the lashes. And I'm not going to line all the way into the inner corner of my eye. I usually stop where my bottom lashes are no longer really visible. And then I'm taking the eyeshadow, the medium brown that I used in my crease, and I'm just going to soften the edges a little bit with it. So I'm going over the top part of the black on my upper lash line, and I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. It might not be noticeable since my camera isn't the greatest, but in real life, in person, I think it looks a lot better this way when there's a gradient where the liner at the lash line is really dark and then it softens as it goes upward, as opposed to just having a really thick black line. And then I'm taking a cream colored pencil. This one is by Almay, and I'm adding it to my lower waterline. I personally don't like using white with black eyeliner because the contrast, in my opinion, looks sort of garish in person if you don't have a really light skin tone, which I obviously am sort of tan, so it doesn't look good on me. And now I'm just adding liquid liner to my upper lash line, just a really thin line right at the lash line. This is Maybelline Line Stiletto. And here is the finished look.